Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Promoted Sandra. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cut and sew these beautiful straight skirts, as you can see. So this particular skirt here is the inspiration, and this one I'm putting on is the one I recreated. If this is something you're interested in, then keep up watching. Please, before we dive into today's video, go ahead and like this video, because trust me, you're going to enjoy it. Comment on it. If you have any question, go ahead and ask. If you don't have any question, just go ahead and leave your favorite emoji or your favorite comments. I'm going to be using 2 yards of flower crepe, which is something you are seeing. This crepe is very light. You can make use of any material of your choice. I'm going to be using this pattern paper to illustrate how you are going to be cutting on your fabric. Now let's assume this is the yardstick part of your fabric. So what I mean by that is that from here to here is 1 yard, and from here to here is 2 yards. Now you are going to be folding your fabric into two, like you're going to be folding your 2 yards of fabric into two like this. Now if you want to add slit to the back part of your skirt, this is how you are going to be folding it, because I did add slit to mine. So you are going to be folding it into two like this again, but this time the close parts and the opening around the down is not going to be the same. So at least the down should be at least 1.5 inches wider than these close parts. Okay, this is going to be serving as the front, while the down part will be serving as the back, where you'll be adding your zip and the slit. Then if you want to take your measurements, you are going to place your tape on this close parts, okay, which is going to be serving as the front. You are going to measure from here to the side like this, okay, the side that is closed. So if you want to measure your hip, you place it at the hip line, you measure to the side. So for me, I don't want to add slits to the back part of my own skirt. So for me, I'm going to be folding my fabric, my 2 yards of fabric, into two. After folding it into two, I'll go ahead and fold it into two again like this, but this time I'm going to make everything equal. Can you see it? So let me just turn it like this, so that this close part will be facing you guys, so that I can demonstrate this perfectly well. Once you are done folding your fabric into four, you are going to notice that on one side of your fabric there is no opening, everything will just be closed. Then on the other side there will be opening. So I'm going to be taking all my measurements from the closed part, because there will not be slit and zip at the back part of my skirt. I'm going to be adding zip to the side. So the first thing I want to do is to place my tape on the top part of my fabric. I will measure 2 inches downward. So I'm going to be cutting the lining alongside with the skirt. So go ahead and measure 2 inches downward from your fabric. After marking it downward, then go ahead and mark a straight line across your point. This line is going to be serving as my waistline, while the 2 inches I mark upward is going to be serving as the lining. Okay, so I'm going to be taking all my measurements from this line I mark downward. Then what I'm going to be doing next is to place my tape on this line. I will divide my waist measurement by 4. I will mark it. Once you are done marking your waist measurement divided by 4, place your tape on that point you mark and add 1 inch joining allowance. Then I will place my tape on the waistline. I will mark from the waist to my hip line. So from my waist to my hip line is 10.5 inches. I will mark it downward like this. Then I'll go ahead and connect the points together. Once I'm done connecting the points together, I will place my tape on the hip line. I will divide my hip by 4. I will mark it. Then I will add 1 inch for joining allowance. Then I will place my tape on the waistline. I will measure from my waist to my knee line. From my waist to my knee line is 21 inches. I will mark it like this. So go ahead and measure from your waist to your knee and mark it. So after marking it, I'm going to use dotted line to connect it. Dotted line. Okay, I'm not going to be using this knee line. So from this knee line measurement, I will go up by 2 inches. I'm going to be marking 2 inches upward. You can also mark 1.5 inches upward or 2 inches. Then I will mark it, okay, from the knee line, go up by 2 inches. Then go ahead and connect a straight line. So after connecting it, I will minus 2 inches away from my hip line. Okay, whatever you have around the hip, minus 2 inches away. Now what I have around the hip here is level 0.5 inches. I'm going to minus 2 inches away from that level 0.5. That is going to give me 9.5. I will mark 9.5 here. Then I will add 1 inch for joining allowance as well. Then I'm going to measure from the waist to the full length of the skirt. Now from my waist to the full length of my skirt is 41 inches. I'm going to add 1 inch to it for folding allowance. That is going to make it a total of 42. So I will mark it here like this. After marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the points together. Now on the hemline, I'm going to mark whatever I have around the hip line. Okay, so my hip divided by 4 is 11.5. I'm going to mark my hip divided by 4 on the hemline. That is how wide I want the hem to be. So if you want yours to be wider, you can go ahead and work with what you want. Then I will add 1 inch for joining allowance. So once I'm done, I will connect from the waistline to the hip line, from the hip line to the knee line. From that 2 inches we mark upward. From there I will mark a slant line to the hemline like this. Then go ahead and blend in the sharp edge around the hip area and also the knee area. So I'll go ahead and connect the down like this. So after connecting it, I'll go ahead and cut it out. But before I cut it out, I'm going to be folding in the 2 inches for the lining. Okay, I'm going to fold it downward like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Fold it inward. Okay, after folding it, then go ahead and cut it out like this. I hope you guys understand. So this is how the shape of the skirt is going to look like. So once you're done cutting it out, go ahead and notch this part, that 2 inches point, notch it, so you will know where to sew. Then by the time you open it, this is what you are going to have. You are going to have 2 pieces, one for the front and one for the back. I've gone ahead to mark out all the necessary lines, the shape, everything on my fabric, just like as I demonstrated on the pattern paper. Now before I cut it out, I will first of all go ahead and fold in these 2 inches at the top. Okay, I will fold it inward like this. After folding it inward, I will go ahead and cut it out like this. After I was done cutting it, this is how it looked like, as you can see. So I will take it to my table. So this is the skirt. I will remove one like this. I will open up the other one. So the wrong side of the fabric is the side facing towards me, and this is the 2 inches line I mark. So first thing first, I'll go ahead and fold the waist into 2 like this to meet with that 2 inches line I mark. You can also go ahead and notch it to be on the safer side. Then I'll go ahead and fold it into 2 again like this. I hope you guys understand. Fold it into 2, then go ahead and fold it into 2 again. So I'll go ahead and use my pin to pin it down before I sew it. Once I'm done pinning it, I will take it to the same machine and sew close to the edge like this to the end here. After I am done sewing it, I will go ahead and iron the waist like this. Once I'm done ironing it, I'll go ahead and shape in the skirt. So I'll go ahead and open it up like this. Then I'll place the other one on it, right side facing each other. Then I'll go ahead and trim out the excess around the waist area here like this on both sides. Then I'll go ahead and use my pin to pin the side down like this. Then I'll pin the other side as well. So once I'm done pinning it, I'll go ahead and place my tape on the waistline. I will mark 1 inch inward. That was what I added for joining allowance. Then I'll come to this other side. I'll also mark 1 inch. If you added 1.5 inches, that is what you are going to be marking. Then on the hip line, I will mark in 1 inch. On this other side, I'll mark in 1 inch. Then I'll go ahead and use my French cuff to connect from the waistline to the hip line like this. Then I'll also connect the other side together. Then from the hip line, I'll go ahead and mark 1 inch to the hem. I'll just go ahead and mark it like this. Once I'm done marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the points together like this. I will do the same thing for the other side as well. So once I'm done connecting it, I will take it to the same machine and sew through this line that I mark here from the waist to the hem. Then for this other side, I'm going to be sewing zip on it. So I'll first of all place my zip on the waistline. From where the zip starts, I will place it on the waistline. Then I will mark where I want the zip to stop. So you can easily just mark 7 inches downward or 6 inches downward depending on what you want. I will mark where I want it to stop. So I'm not going to be sewing where I'm going to be adding that zip. I will sew from where the zip is going to stop to the hem. Once I'm done sewing it, I'll go ahead and sew the zip on it. After I'm done sewing the zip, I'll go ahead and fold the hem of the skirt round. Thank you very much guys for watching today's extent. This is going to be the end part of the video. This is the outcome of the skirt. So what I'm going to advise at the end of the day is to tell you guys to add slits to the back of your skirt, because I noticed that the skirt is kind of holding my legs around the down area. Or if you don't want to add slits at the back, simply make use of something that is going to be wide enough, okay, around the down area. Please, it should not be too wide, but the truth is that I would just advise you should add slits at the back. I think that would be better from personal observation. So that is what I've observed. Mind you, the one we recreated, there was no slit at the back. So me, I am personally telling you to add slits at the back. Okay,